Mashi of Indonesia, Punapala of Thailand, Vietnam's Pam, for a medal here. 1-2-0, Lari Jarak Menengah of Indonesia goes from the 5th of July to run in the Malaysian Open. Goes to the 9.26 on that occasion. So Philippines with a couple of contenders, including Kandol and the defending champion Olbok Jr. Being held for quite a long time on the line at competitors immediately breaking for the inside. It's a bit of a sprint start from Kandol of the Philippines. Well, don't read anything too much into this just yet. There's 3,000 meters to be covered, but most importantly is the number of barriers that need to be cleared by the athletes. Competitors have got to clear 28 fixed barriers and 7 water jumps during the race's duration. And the barrier is not quite as high as the men's high hurdles. They stand at 36 inches, which is 3 foot, so 91, about 91.5 centimeters. Not the first of the barriers that are to be cleared. 7 laps to go then. And the water jump will be cleared 7 times by these athletes. So another clearance. The water jump, the landing area is quite significant. It's a 12-foot landing area and around 70 centimeters at its deepest. Break onto the inside of the track. Some tracks have their water jump on the outside, so the distance needs to be calculated. You'll notice the runners don't hurdle this barrier. Some will hurdle the fixed barriers out on the track, but they won't hurdle the water barrier. Although there are some athletes that enjoy hurdling the water barrier. I think the most famous of those became Amos Biwott, who was the first Kenyan to win the Olympic gold medal in the 1968 Mexico City Games. Leapfrogged. A man who just continued breaking the world record in a spell between 1991 and around 1995. So a little change in the lead here. As you see, flimsy or relatively flimsy high hurdles and the shorter races. These are proper solid steeples. He's in the lead. Kandol went to the front quickly, but Olbok joined him very quickly as well. Purwanto wanting to get himself into a position from which to make a challenge. It's still early days yet. We're virtually a third of the way through the race. 5 laps to go now. Third position, while Olbok Jr. of the Philippines currently bringing himself from the athletes. Toko Gluat, another runner who's done a decent time and is capable of medaling. As we approach the water jump again, with Purwanto still leading. Put on top of the block and problems for athletes. There's Beatrice Koech, the recent world champion, had to retrace her steps, go back, double back, then cross the water jump. So most of the athletes hurdling, not looking over his shoulder, but it is effectively a challenge to the other competitors. Come with me if you dare. There will be athletes who in place, they will not deviate from their plan, and they will run at the pace that they think is correct. And of course, including humidity, temperature, these are all aspects that need to be taken into consideration. Not the longest of events, it's only 3 kilometers effectively that are covered by the brakes and stride, and the brakes and tempo building up to the steeples that need to be cleared. Relatively humid and hot conditions might be welcomed. Some cooler water splashing on the legs of the runners. 3 laps to go now, and Purwanto extending his advantage in March, so is not to be underestimated. And we're starting to see a move being made by the runners behind him, who fear that he might be getting a little too far ahead and trying to drag the runners behind the Indonesian up toward the runner. Pham Thien San is the position in third place, while the defending champion sits in still a relatively handy fourth position overall. But coming up to the final 8 in preparation for this event, he's not looking like he's in his strongest form. He's desperately trying to catch Purwanto now. Dokwoglot at the water jump, which might have proved problematic, lost him a few meters. Certainly disrupted his tempo, but now scrambling to get back into contention here, and there is a move being made. Now from the silver medalist of 2015, Pham Thien San, as the bell is taken by Purwanto of Indonesia. A handful of seconds behind him though, and plenty of room to make up. Reached by the partisan home support here at Kuala Lumpur 2017. And he looks to be hurtling to victory here. Had a glance or two, and a few of the runners behind him went on his merry way. Nobody decided to go with him at the time, and now they might be regretting it. They're certainly closing in on him. A very fast finishing prospect from Pham Thien San, but I don't think he's going to catch Purwanto. Purwanto over the final steeple, and he's sprinting towards the line now. He's going to be outside of record time, but he's got the gold medal. Purwanto of Indonesia gets it ahead of the 2015 silver medal. But the Indonesian is on the tartan. Can't believe his success. He's got the gold medal on Achong Teo Purwanto, winner of the men's 3,000 meter steeplechase, a 9:03. And Vietnam have a second and third, a bronze and silver in this race. And congratulate the victor. Now, the two Indonesians are taking a lap. Elizar Gamashi getting in on the act as Purwanto claimed the win.
Congratulations to all participants and well done to gold, silver, bronze medalists tonight. Shortly, we will
394 consummate victory over Pham Thien San of Vietnam, 9:06.31. Dokwoglot with a fine bronze medal performance, just pipping Ahmad Lut bin Hamizan of Malaysia.